Let's get to ripping these single sleeves and hopefully we hit something good. I'm really excited. I'd love the Morpeko. I'd love, of course, the Darkrai SIR, the gold. I think the Sarah Aura would probably be like the next SIR that I would want. But I really want that Gwyn. I want that Gwyn trainer because of the Chandelure hat. All right, there we go. So we're going to start out with the single packs. Like I told you guys, I've had horrific luck out of these so far. I don't know what it is. I usually have really good luck out of these, out of the sleeve booster packs. Even with Chaos Rising, with Phantasmal Flames when they used to be around, I used to always hit like at least an illustration rare. Oh, and I really love these code cards, by the way. These are really cool. I love the way that they made them with the random Pokemon on them. I think there's 4 or maybe 6 different Pokemon. Let's slow roll the first few packs and then we'll start shedding them after that. Drillbur, Bombardier, Charjabug, Mabosstiff, Annihilate. Oh, there's Gwyn. That's the SIR that I want. If we can hit that SIR, I'll be happy. Palafin, Manectric on the first reverse, with a Fossil Quarry, and a Voltaic Energy. So I'm telling you guys, I mean, so far, this is 7 packs that I opened so far, and nothing but rare hollows. So I'm kind of hopeful for my first illustration rare, at least, out of this set. Let's see if we can hit it, all right? Mega Zeraora EX, art on the blister, on the sleeve, whatever. And then we have Mega Excadrill EX on the pack art. Let's see if Mega Excadrill brings us any luck. Holy cannoli, alright? Mega Kangaskhan with Little Kangaskhan. There we go, code card. And I'm gonna try to make this episode not a million hours long, so you guys see me kind of rushing through it. You guys know what's going on. Alright. Drillbur, Mastiff, Gwyn again, with a Marshadow, Gladian's Final Battle, Trumbeak, still, man, oh my god, we're getting killed. Thievul, and a Zarude Hollow. So yeah, so far, I've yet to see a hit from this set. It's pretty crazy. Arranging my bulk, I'm nice and neat now with the bulk. Sorry that I have to put you guys through my obsessive compulsive disorders as I throw the sleeve across the room. Nah, not really, I don't have OCD. Everybody says they have OCD, but in reality, I just don't want to sort through bulk like I had to do recently. That was horrific. All right, let's go. Energy to the front, little water energy. Let's kick it off, water energy. We're gonna start shedding them. All right. What do we have? A Spiritomb on the first reverse. Still a Skarmory reverse and a Zarude Hollow. Oh boy, guys. I don't know what's going on with these single sleeve packs. Hopefully the 3-pack blisters are a little nicer to us, but I'm telling you guys, look, not even an EX, not even a double rare. And you guys know I'm like the god of the double rares. Like, oh, there we go, Mega Chandelure. That SIR is pretty cool. Honestly, it looks like an illustration rare to me, but, you know, small sets gotta do what they gotta do, man. I haven't even opened much of this yet. I'm barely on like my 8th or 9th pack and I've been getting smoked. But I'd probably rather still open this over Chaos Rising or Perfect Order. Oh, we have something in the back there. Looks like a full art, finally. Oh my goodness, I was dying. Okay, Seeking with a Gladian's Final Battle. This is also an SIR. This is the other trainer SIR from this set. Okay, then we have a Fossil Quarry. All right, let's see our first hit in the back finally. Oh, not even an ultra rare. A Mega Excadrill. Look at the top border on that. That could really fool you. Like, look at that. That definitely looks like it's an ultra rare right there on that top border. Okay, Mega Excadrill. This is gonna be one of those EXs that is gonna mess with us during this set because of that top border. I'm gonna have to remember to check the sides on when I see that little top ultra rare looking border. There we go. We gotta throw a double rare up on the hit spot because right now, guys, it's rough times. Rough times starting out with Pitch Black. I've been seeing, you know, the typical streamers, Danny Phantom, Pokyloo, some of those guys that like to master set stuff. And I think that guy Pokyloo already finished his master set, and I think he paid under $1,000 for it. He paid like $800 for it, I think, including the gold and the SIR. So yeah, not a terribly expensive set to master set unless you do stuff like I do and just open packs left and right. Oh, as I blabber on an Armor Rouge. Dude, this is a sick illustration rare. Actually, one of the ones that I really wanted. So, okay, it only took us 11 packs. only took us 11 packs to pull an illustration rare from this set. Let's stay optimistic. Maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe I just grabbed the wrong sleeve packs and a lot of other people got hits with a Bastiodon in the back. So let's just hope that for our own sake that I just grabbed some bad bum blister packs. And yeah, the rest of them are going to be pretty good. The rest of the product is going to be pretty good. And we're going to have a fun time opening Pitch Black. Dude, that's a sick illustration rare. I have to glaze it because it's the first one we pulled so far, so leave me alone. And I hope I have good luck too, Jim, because so far it's been a little rough with a Gardevoir art on the back of the code card. Now I wonder if that's just something exclusive to Pitch Black, or is that like the new norm for the Mega Evolution era? Okay, Fighting Energy. Let's go. Fomantis with a Marshadow and a Miraidon. Okay, guys, we're almost done with the single packs. We had 8 single sleeve packs, and we got an EX and an illustration rare. Pretty normal hit rate for those 8 packs. However, I gotta include the other 6 that I opened before this in there because it was out of the same haul. I pretty much went to 2 Best Buys and 2 Targets on release day on Friday. I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Chris, who's also a loyal subscriber, loyal follower, and great friend. And he saved me a spot in line at Best Buy. If it wasn't for him, I might have still gotten an ETB, but man, I would have been way in the back of the line. So I appreciate it, Chris. You the homie as I get a Voltaic Energy and a Cell Valley. Now, tell me your guys' feelings on this if you guys go line up for product. If you guys have a friend, because I see it happen all the time to me. People do it to me all the time. And at first I was like, that's kind of sketchy. I wouldn't do that myself. But since every time I go line up, I see somebody do this, I'm like, you know what? If my buddy's going to show up there earlier and bring some chairs, set up some ghost chairs pretty much, then go ahead. I mean, if everybody else is going to do it, guys, don't just sit there and be like, hey, man, that's unfair. Just get there earlier, leave a friend there if you have an extra buddy with the chairs, and get that spot held. You can just take turns every few hours, switch out, whatever. But yeah, every single time that I've gone to a restock, that's what it is. Pre-Marina in the back. I know that's pretty scummy. Some of you guys are like, how dare you? How dare you do that? But I'm telling you guys, every single time I've gone to a restock, there's people doing that. Right before the store opens, all of a sudden, like 12 people get out of their cars and go to the front of the line where their other buddies are. So I'm like, okay. Here we go, onto our 3-pack blisters. These 3-pack blisters, I found that the best way to open them is you just lay them flat on the desk, and it's obviously not gonna work because I'm trying to do a demonstration, but you lay it flat, you hold it, and then you hold it down as you peel up. And see, it sort of works. I mean, I've tried it, sometimes it doesn't, but for the most part, you can sort of get them out of there without completely going insane and having to rip them out of there. There we go. Binacle. Not a terrible promo. I do like the art. It's just not my favorite Pokemon. It's a Barnacle. Pretty cool little cartoony art. It's adorable, just not my favorite. We're gonna give it a hit spot because you guys see how we're doing so far. There we have our first 3 packs from the first 3-pack blister. Now, normally I like to just open all the product and put the packs in a pile and just get to ripping. That kind of shortens the episode. So I have a feeling when I edit this, I'm going to be editing a lot of stuff out. But for the live, it's okay. What's up, Pumpkin Spice? Skipper? Well, I would... Okay, I'll give you this, Pumpkin Spice, Eevee. It is not nice to do that. However, I'm telling you, it's just like when I started going to machines. When I started going to the Pokemon vending machines, I would just show up, tap the screen, sold out, whatever. Once in a while I would get a hit, leave, okay, cool. Then I figured out the 30-minute timer as we get a more Morpeko double rare. Then I figured out the timer thing, the every 30 minutes. So I started going around the time that the product was gonna drop, and hey, it was great. However, as more people started figuring out this every 30-minute thing, then I would go to the vending machine, and what would happen? Somebody would be there a couple minutes before me. So then I was like, okay, let me try to show up like a couple minutes next time. I would show up a couple minutes before next time, and the same dude would be standing at the machine. So I was like, what do I need to do to finally get product again from these machines? So I realized I gotta get there 10-15 minutes before the guy that's camping it 8 minutes before the drop time. So Unfortunately, that's what this hobby has become. It sucks. We wish that everybody would be nice and everybody would be like, hey man, don't cut the line, or everybody would behave civilly. That would be amazing if we lived in a society where just everybody did their part. I'm telling you, I'm all down for that. I'm all down to live in the utopia of Pokemon. However, the reality is, if you want to get product, if you want to hit restocks, you got to get there early. I'm telling you, I don't know, Pumpkin Spice Eevee, if you've ever been to like a Walmart restock, that is like hell on earth. It's like one of the 7 levels of hell, literally, on earth. It's horrific. People will be friendly with you while they're in line with you. As soon as the restocker hits the shelves and you're ready to go to the shelves, they'll step on your grandmother's neck to get those ETBs. I'm telling you, people do not care. I've tried the civil approach as well. I'm still, if there's kids, oh wow, a Pikachu one. I didn't even think they still put Pikachu in there. But if I see kids in line behind me or whatever the case may be, I'll definitely try to grab product for them, or just grab one of each, whatever. Now the limit is usually one of each everywhere except for Walmart. Walmart is the one that I really try to avoid, because unless you're first in line, yeah, you're not really going to get anything at Walmart with this Rude Hollow in the back. But for example, Target by my house, 1 per. Sometimes it depends on the lady that's watching the checkout lane, but sometimes even for the single packs, she'll try to be like, no, it's just 1 per, even though the self-checkout lets you check out 2 packs. She'll stop you and tell you to put 1 pack back. So it gets a little ridiculous. However, sometimes that's the only way to guarantee that everybody will have a fair chance to get product, So I'm all for it. I'm all for the limits. I'm all for people behaving civilly. I've always been one to say, if you can't beat them, join them. That's what I say. And a complete bust 3-pack blister. If we could completely eliminate that from the hobby, I would be hyped. I think the best thing that companies could do is do kind of like a lottery system, kind of like what Pokemon Center is sort of trying to start doing, or Best Buy does it. They do like a lottery to buy booster boxes or stuff like that. So something like that I think would be ideal. However, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've only gotten picked for one Dick's Sporting Goods raffle for, what was it, Chaos Rising. So I even paid over market for that with the shipping. So I don't recommend any of you guys joining those Dick's Sporting Goods raffles. But yeah, I think something like that, like a raffle system, or maybe you could do some kind of allocation system where, for example, Pokemon Center, you can subscribe with your email, or however they can truly track your ID. Maybe you have to send in your real, see what I mean? There's like, this is just too much control, but you would have to maybe upload your ID, and then they would give you an allocation where, okay, every month you could get 4 ETBs and a certain amount of single packs and a certain amount of booster bundles, like something like that. That way they would eliminate the botting, even though I'm sure the bots would find a way to get into the lottery system, into the drawings. Like, there's just always gonna be a way for people to get around these queues, to just completely destroy drops. It's horrible, trust me. I live it every week. On Target.com, when did they do it? On Thursday night into Friday night this week, guys. They dropped 20,000 Prismatic Evolution SPCs. You guys want to know how many I got? 0. And I was trying to check them out like my life depended on it. It was horrific. A bunch of people from my Discord hit on 4 of them. I didn't even get one. It is what it is. Like I said, a lot of botters probably got a lot of them. People with just better phones, better computers than me got them. Whatever the case may be, just luckier people. But we need to start seeing more hits as I blabber on. Like, this is getting ridiculous. I think here we go with another double rare in the back. Malamar with a tremendous bomb and a mega. I already knew it was going to be the Mega Excadrill because it looks like an ultra rare in the top. So yeah, we're getting pretty smoked. After our Armor Rouge, we haven't really seen any more illustration rares. Our hits have mostly been 3 other double rares. So I'm telling you guys, I'm not very excited for this set so far. I love that Armor Rouge. We need to see something a little hotter. Hopefully Mega Zeraora EX right here has our back and we can get something. With a Guardy code card, so I chuck everything across the room. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it shut a little bit longer and just go through the packs, guys. with a Brion and a Bastiodon. Wow, so the last 3-pack blister, absolutely nothing. 3 rare hollows. This one, Mega Excadrill double rare. I'm telling you guys, I don't know, this last 3-pack blister better come with some heat, because this is, I mean, this is not a very great giveaway so far. If I give one of these to you guys after you guys have witnessed me get destroyed by it, I don't know if a lot of you guys are going to be very excited to get one of these, even if it's free. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, a giveaway is a giveaway, guys, okay? Don't besmirch it. Hey, if somebody gave me a 3-pack blister for free just for watching a goofy live show, I'd be excited. I'd be like, yes, why not? You never know. Maybe the one that I send you is the one with the SIR, and I just get cooked out of mine. Okay, Mega Darkrai, can we kind of spice things up a bit? It's been a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I'm trying to stay optimistic and fun and yay, but oh my god. I think we're already on like our 13th pack, and one illustration rare and 3 double rares is not the greatest hits, but okay. Water Energy with a Charcadet, a Mandibuzz, and a Zarude Hollow. I don't know, I think it's just extreme luck, especially on release. Some people just get, like, look at that one kid that pulled the 10 gold Darkrai's out of 1 pack. Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. And then I seen some other dude out of 1 booster bundle, he pulled the gold and he pulled the Darkrai SIR. I was like, what the hell? I've just been seeing like crazy, you know, all the crazy stories come out around release of the people that hit crazy. There's another double rare in the back, Fossil Quarry, Tropius, Bastiodon, and a Mega Delphox. Pretty cool looking. I know we're gonna be so tired of this EX and all the other ones by within a month or something of just continuously opening this set, but I mean, it's fun. It's a new set. We're gonna have a good time. Let's go. Okie dokie. Let's kind of hope that we don't completely get blinked. I mean, we have an ETB and 2 booster bundles left. Oh my god. We may, if we're lucky, only see like 3 more illustration rares. That's not a great, you know what, 4 illustration rares out of 38 packs. Okay, that's a little bit more than a booster box, but a booster box usually only has 3 illustration rares if you're lucky. All right, let's go. Last pack. Nothing again. Poltergeist and a Koraidon Hollow. Holy crap, guys. That was quite the smoke fest. Just a bunch of double rares. We only have 1 illustration rare to show so far. Here we go. First booster bundle. Now, we know from experience, from watching this channel and others, that yeah, booster bundles usually aren't the places to go for hits. I think the best booster bundle we ever opened on the channel was that Journey Together booster bundle that had a SIR, a Gold Energy, and like an ultra rare. That was like a cracked bundle where I was like, holy crap, 3 hits in 1 booster bundle, and 1 was an SIR and 1 was a hyper rare, even though just an energy hyper rare, but still, like, that was amazing to me. However, let's see. Pitch Black so far has been beating us with a belt. Psychic Energy with a Lampent, an Armor Fossil, and what did I tell you guys? We were gonna be sick of Delphox. It only took 1 more pack or 2 more packs to see it again. All right, let's go, Delphox. You're going in with your buddy. And man, guys, we're hitting the double rare army on our first opening of Pitch Black. Ugh, I kind of didn't want this to happen, but it is what it is. Sadly, if we had X-ray vision, we probably would pick our packs differently. But it's always a gamble, guys. It's always a gamble. So let's at least, you know what? Let's at least be happy that we're getting some double rares, because we could just be getting blank like I did out of those first 6 packs. Oh god, that was horrific. All right, a Nickit with a Seeking and a Chi-Yu. Seeking, where is Goldeen? That's what I'd like to know. Where's Goldeen at? I'd like to see that illustration rare. All right, next pack. Oh boy. If that was it, if that was our hit, a double rare at the beginning of the booster bundle, it would not surprise me. However, that is cruel, Pokemon Company. Why do you do this to us? Give us some hits. Let us get something cool. Fire Energy. Ooh, with another double rare in the back, I believe. Koraidon and the Rampardos. Wow, we're getting double rare to death. It's what happens. It really, this was literally the experience with Chaos Rising. Perfect Order usually gives me more hits per pack ratio, but I don't really open Perfect Order that much. But the rare times that I grab like a sleeve pack or a 3-pack blister at a restock, there's usually an illustration rare almost every time. I mean, granted, the illustration rares in that set are like $2 each, but still. Hey, what's up, Leviation? We're gonna have the giveaway at the end of the episode. Just like and subscribe for now, guys, and then we're gonna do a little giveaway. Probably do some singles. At this point, I'm gonna need all the pitch black sealed product I can get my hands on, apparently. I would love to give some away, but I think for now I'm gonna hold on to it. So I'll give away some singles. We'll look for some cool ones in my giveaway pile. Jet and a Miraidon. But yeah, I mean, you guys are witnessing this. It definitely looks like I'm gonna need all the sealed pitch black I can get my hands on, because so far I am getting cooked by the double rare army. Let's see if one of these packs turns it around. That's all it takes, guys. It's one pack to turn everything around in an opening. We're kind of down in the slums when we did Abyss Eye until that second booster box. The first one wasn't amazing, and then the second one, or Lurantis ultra rare. I can't believe it took us this long to get an ultra rare. I was really surprised. I thought we were gonna get like a trainer or something first, but not a bad one. I would have loved the Lampent or the Chandelure, or the, I think they have a Mega Aura full art as well, or the Darkrai, of course. A Lurantis full art ultra rare, pretty cool. Not bad. All right, Binacle, you're gonna have to take the L. Okay, so at least an ultra rare out of that bundle. I was getting really concerned. I was like, wow, 2 double rares and nothing else. Let's see if we can pull off a miracle, guys, and get a banger out of this last pack in this bundle. Could happen. Could happen. Let's see. Let's see. Any surprises back there, Fighting Energy? No Dark Border, and no illustration rare. NK with a Zarude Hollow. All right, let's go, guys. 15 more packs. We got a bundle and an ETB, and we're done. I'll try to kind of go through these packs a little bit faster to get you guys out of here, get you guys on with your weekend. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hopefully a lot of fun stuff's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm a little tired. I still have to edit this episode, so that's the life of a beginning YouTuber. And I'm actually, I mean, I've almost been doing this for a year. It's been like 8 or 9 months already, so I should kind of have it a little more together. Yeah, with my work schedule, and plus I'm just lazy. There's not many excuses I can make, but yeah. All right, let's go for another double rare back there. All right, Rust Syndicate Grunt, Spiritomb, Centiskorch, and a Mega Mega Delphox might be one of our worst enemies in this set. I have a feeling Mega Delphox is starting to kind of overdo it. We have triplets Mega Delphoxes. Inevitably, out of a small set, you're gonna get a ton of repeats. I mean, you can wish, hope, and pray that the repeats are illustration rares at least, or maybe SIRs. I've seen some other crazy short, or it was like a picture on Instagram. Some dude opened a booster box, a booster bundle, and a 3-pack blister. Got a Mega Darkrai EX SIR out of every single one of them. He had 3 in his hand. I was like, well, that's where all the hits are going. They're going into one product that one guy's buying, or 3 products that one guy's buying. As we die for another, we have not gotten another illustration rare in like almost probably over 20 packs now. Man, we opened 8, 9, yeah, 17. Oh yeah, it's been over 23 packs now. 1 illustration rare, 1 full art, and a bunch of EX double rares. All right, Dark Energy, any surprises? No, with the Vlabby, a Primeape, and a Silvally. Wow, man, this set is a little rough. I think I watched the video by Danny Phantom, and he was like, this set has great pull rates. I'm like, yeah, man, maybe if you open 3 booster boxes back to back to back. And I mean, we do have a booster box. We're gonna save that for when we really are beyond this, down in the dumps. I'm starting to lose a little hope with Pitch Black thanks to this opening. We're gonna remain a little bit hopeful. We're still not done. ETBs have surprised us in the past. Ooh, Primarina. There we go. Okay, another illustration rare. Not one that I was crazy about getting, but a nice one. Not bad. With a Voltaic Energy in the back. Oh god, finally another illustration rare. I was like really starting to get a little concerned. This is horrible. Andrew, tell me about it. I don't know, I'm telling you, Andrew, what kind of voodoo priestess did you get that Charizard UPC from, bro? Because both of our lucks have been just atrocious since then. I was kind of hopeful kind of hopeful for this release. Usually release day is when you see, like I said, most of the hits come out. You know, it's the first wave of product that they release for that certain set, so you're more than likely to see hits come out. However, it seems like they really threw them all into like one side of the country or something, with that one kid pulling 10 gold Darkrai's out of one pack, and then that other dude with his 3 Darkrai SIRs. I'm like, man, can you guys throw some of that product on this side of the globe? Holy cannoli. All right, guys, last pack out of the second booster bundle. We are 29 packs in with this. 2 illustration rares, 1 full art, and about 6 double rares. That's not a great hit rate, even including the double rares, guys. If we didn't include the double rares, we're getting decimated, because we're definitely opening more than a booster box in this opening. We're opening 38 packs, so 2 more packs. So by those odds, we should at least see like 4 illustration rares. However, it definitely didn't hit those odds. And a Koraidon. I honestly, just from expertise and from doing this for a while, I'm telling you that ETB, if we're lucky, we'll have an illustration rare and a full art. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. All right, let's go for it, guys. Here we go, ETB time. Now, I was super bummed out. You can ask my buddy Andrew that's in the chat in here, because he knows me well, and we're always in the battlefield of the Pokemon Center together. However, this guy is like a 5-star general when it comes to Pokemon Center. He hits every single time. I don't know what kind of black magic, black magic. I don't know what kind of black magic he's using. It's incredible. Even he knows, like, when I tell him like about the hits that I do get sometimes as we get our Sarut promo, a little right heavy. Yeah, it's centered terribly. This promo is really not going to be worth much in a while. It'll probably bounce back up, kind of. I think this set is going to be, of course, not anywhere on the level, but it's going to do something similar to, you know, like Paradox Rift or Temporal Forces, where people just completely dogged it, stepped on it, and then about a year or 2 later, they're like, oh, I would like some of those ETBs. Even though it's not like, they're not great sets to open, it's kind of hard to get hits out of them too, and then even when you do get hits, they're not very valuable, or some of the cards are cool. I do really like the SIRs from Temporal Forces. They're really cool. I like that Morty's Conviction with Gengar, that trainer card. I forgot about the coin. There's a really cool Darkrai coin in here. I'll get it out right now. Let's see the coin. And we have the sleeves too. The sleeves, these are actually really cool sleeves for just being black and gray. These are actually pretty cool. But let's check out that coin. I love coins. And the dies are just black and yellow dice. Nothing too crazy. Oh, that's a badass coin. Love that Darkrai coin. Pretty sick. All right, guys, we've been getting spanked. We've been getting absolutely wrecked. Let me tell you guys super quick as we finish out these packs about my luck on Pokemon Center finally. It was insanity. During the 30th drop that they did this past week, woke up literally right when the Discord sent out the alert. They're like, hey guys, jump in the queue. We're live. And then about 5 minutes later, they were like, the 30th is dropping. And I was like, no way. So got in the queue right away. My initial queue was like 45 or 50 minutes. So I was like super excited. About 5 minutes in, I got the white screen and it didn't reload. And I was like, no, this has to be a joke. Inkay and a Spiritomb. Rejoined the queue. Also rejoined the queue on my cell phone on cellular data. I was originally in the queue on my computer on LAN network, on Ethernet, whatever, hardwired. And yeah, got re-queued about 2 more times, guys. And then by then it was already like about an hour into the drop. And I was like, this is gonna sell out. There's no way. Like, these ETBs are usually in stock about an hour, maybe an hour and a half if you're lucky, and then they sell out. So I was like, okay, I'm cooked. So I was about to just not even rejoin the queue. Once I got re-queued again, I was about to just shut the computer down and start yelling at the sky and be mad. And I even texted my buddy Andrew and I was like, dude, this is terrible. Rest in peace. I didn't hit. And I think he didn't reply for a while. And then once he eventually replied, he sent me, of course, a picture of his successful order. And I was like, this guy is the worst. How does he... Like, he's a great friend. I love him. But I'm like, what kind of luck, what kind of voodoo luck does this man have on Pokemon Center? So once I saw that he hit, I'm like, you know what? Let me go one more time. So I rejoined the queue. By this time, guys, it was already 2 hours into the drop. So I was like, okay, the ETBs are going to sell out at any second. Like, there's no way. There's no way. And yeah, the timer started going down. Bayonets with a Koraidon as we're getting absolutely demolished by this ETB. But yeah, eventually got down to like 15 minutes. And I remember I texted Andrew and I was like, hey, man, I was like, it looks like it might happen. And he was like, just stay in there, bro. Just stay in there. So finally got through, guys, and actually was able to get 2 Pokemon Center 30th anniversary ETBs, which is crazy because it's my first time ever hitting Pokemon Center for ETBs. I usually only get like the remainders of the drops after all the ETBs sell out. This time I got lucky. Super happy. I can't believe they stayed in stock that long. I think they obviously overprinted the set. We got a double rare in the back. Ooh, another Rampardos of cold. Yeah, guys, just super excited to finally be able to hit on Pokemon Center. It was stressful beyond any belief. I seen all the sad posts of people that pretty much had the same experience as me, but didn't end up hitting in the end. They just kept getting requeued. I really have no advice as to what to do. It really is a mystery to me. The one thing that I found works is if you keep getting requeued on something, for example, if you're using like Ethernet hardwired, like a LAN connection, try switching to Wi-Fi and then see how that works. If you're on Wi-Fi and it's doing that, then go either to cellular data on your phone or connect if you're by a PC, connect your PC to the router if you can. That's the only way that I've seen it work, is you kind of have to like alternate the connection with a Miraidon in the back. All right, last few packs, let's go. This was an absolute cookfest. Like I thought it was gonna be a little better than this, opening Pitch Black for the first time. I thought maybe we're gonna get lucky like Abyss Eye, but oh my goodness. All right, Psychic Energy. Any surprises? No. Can we maybe get an illustration rare? No. Charge-a-Bug and a Zarude. Oh my god. If we only get a double rare out of this ETB, guys. Remember the Chaos Rising ETBs when they first came out? It was like 3 hits per ETB, and not double rares. I'm talking about like 2 illustration rares, a full art, or 2 full arts and an illustration rare. I didn't hit any SIRs, obviously, out of them, but I saw plenty of people hit SIRs, golds out of the ETBs. These ones, though, oh my goodness. Oh god, another double rare in the back. You're killing me. Mega Slowbro. Hey, a cool double rare at least. Wow, we might go home with an ETB of double rares, guys. That is terrible. Pitch Black did not make a good first impression on me, let me tell you. This has been absolutely atrocious. I'll definitely alternate some other sets between weeks because I can't take this kind of abuse nonstop. Eventually it starts getting it starts eating at my soul. Let's keep going, guys. Let's see what happens. Maybe one of these last 2 packs. Second to last pack magic, perhaps, with a Leaf Energy? Nope. No Dark Borders at all. Oh my god, oh my. A full art Crushing Hammer might be our hit for this ETB, guys. Oh, good. The Crushing Our Dreams. Literally, what a perfect card to get as possibly our last hit. The Crushing Hammer. This was a crushing opening. Dude, 2 illustration rares out of almost 40 packs. 2 full arts, 1 Pokemon, and 1 item full art. Oh my goodness. I think we would have been better off just opening the booster box. We're going to leave that sealed for at least another week or 2. We're going to see what happens. Crushing Hammer, you definitely crushed us good. Oh, ooh. Will we possibly see some last pack magic out of Pitch Black? I don't think so, guys. I hate to be Mr. Pessimism, but at this point, I have no choice. I must be pessimistic. After that ass whooping that we just witnessed, thankfully I was kind of talking my way through it to kind of like ease the pain, but ooh. All right, Steel Energy with a Relicanth. Oh god, I don't know. All right, let's see if we get lucky. Oh my god, what a nightmare. Cranidos with an Armarouge. Wow, guys, honestly, I think we got lucky getting 2 illustration rares just by the way that this went. Look at this army of double rares. This is unbelievable. I gotta see this. I must see this. Look at this. And there's about 4 or 5 repeats in there. We got the Rampardos, we got the Mega Excadrill, we got the Morpeko, we got the Mega Excadrill again. We got like 4 Delphoxes almost back to back. We got 2 Rampardos and a Slowbro. So in total, we got like 12 double rares, okay? 12 double rares. And then these are our top loader cards. Oh boy, a Lurantis, a Crushing Hammer, the best one. This is literally the best pull out of 38 packs was an Armor Rouge illustration rare. Badass illustration rare, don't get me wrong, I love it, really wanted it, but the only hit out of, well, Primarina, let's not besmirch Primarina. Cool illustration rare, it's just, you know, it's like a weird seal dog on a beach. It's just not my preferred illustration rare, but still a cool pull. I mean, I gotta glaze it because it's one of the only pools I have. Ugh, Jesus, give me a break, guys. We're gonna soldier on. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Sadly, we got a little cooked this time. We'll have some more fun with Pitch Black. We'll keep opening it. We're not gonna get discouraged, even though this was worse than the first Chaos Rising opening. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Congratulations to Ryan for winning, and I'll see you guys on the next one.